At number 98 on the Iconic 100 is the 2013 Prizm Giannis rookie card. And here to talk to us about it today is Jamison Long, Exquisite Sports Collectibles on Instagram. Jamison, tell me, what do you think about this card being at number 98 on the Iconic 100 list?
Well, Adam, thanks for having me. This Giannis card, it's probably the most affordable, iconic Giannis card on the market today. It's a really great card because I think it gives mainstream collectors an opportunity to own one of its best cards without breaking the bank. Has a great picture of a young Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis, we've seen the body transformation. So to see this young kid standing there holding the ball, and now to see the player he's become, who's probably knocking on the door, if not already in that top 25 players of all time conversation, it's just a great piece for most collectors. Kids can afford it, adults can afford it. It really gives everybody opportunity to own a piece of this historic collectible.
So let me ask you this, as you think about this card in particular, do you think, is this the most iconic Prizm basketball card in existence at this point?
It's got to be one or two. I think with the emergence of Luka as well, I would put those two at number 1 and 2. You could probably flip a coin on either one of them. Interesting. They're both foreign players. They're both, have that top 25 quality. Obviously, Giannis has a little bit more of a resume right now. So if you want to go with a sure bet, you kind of could put Giannis at number 1, 2 MVPs under his belt, a championship, 50 points in a closeout game. I mean, doesn't get much more iconic than that.
As I think about this card, I think about a couple of different things. And one is that we saw a lot of hype around this card, really like at the beginning of the pandemic during the real boom of sports cards. And then I think about the fact that it's like as rare as it is, right? By the time you get to Luka and some of those later cards, the Prizm, the volume of Prizm cards that were created was really significant. But, back in 2013, there weren't as many of these cards that were out there. So I think about the hype of it. I think about, how great he is and the potential that he has going forward. And, it just, to me, it's like you said, it's a card that's both like semi-affordable and super recognizable, sort of represents an era. I think 98 feels about right to me. What do you think? Is it close?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people will bang on these days the pop reports of Prizm, but when you look at Giannis's pop report, it's actually a fraction of what some of the other modern day guys that you would have in his same categories, guys like Luka, Ja Morant, a Zion coming back. So I mean, when you look at that, he doesn't necessarily fall in that bucket. So I mean, this card I think has the potential, as Giannis legend continues to grow, to climb up even higher on the list, I think.
Yeah, I think that's good perspective. And especially coming from you, I know that this isn't, you're more into a lot of the higher end stuff, but I kind of see things the same way that you do as well on this card. It's a fantastic card. It's number 98 on the Iconic 100 list. Tomorrow we're going to do number 97. And until next time, happy collecting.